Well, good morning to you. Jesus is Lord. Oh, thank God the Word works. I've been talking to you about God of more than enough. You know, He started out by telling us, I am El Shaddai. That literally means the full-breasted one, the God of more than enough. And then the first of the 7 redemptive names that He gave us was I am Jehovah Jireh, or I am the God that will provide. And we've been looking at that over there in John, Gospel of John chapter 2, where the first miracle that Jesus did was a miracle of opulence. It was too much. They had something like 52 or 54 gallons of wine, and it was miraculously turned from water to wine. Now, I'm going to teach a whole message on this, but I call it the miracle of like substance. You see, Mary made the demand by simply saying, whatever He says to do, that's what you ought to do. You ought to do that. So Jesus said, fill those water pots up to the brim. Notice not just barely full, but up to the brim. Too much. And then He said, now take that to the governor of the feast. And we don't know whether the miracle took place in the barrel or on the way to the governor, or maybe as the governor was lifting it up. But we do know that the water was turned into wine, and the governor complimented on it. He said, you know, everybody else serves the best wine, and when everybody's had a little bit, you know, or well drunk and had some wine, then they serve that which is left over, or the worst. But you have kept the best until now. Or in other words, this is the thing that I want you to get on that, was what Jesus did was better. Actually, the word there is best, but it was better than what man can do on his own. Boy, now that'll preach. So you may be in a place where you've got to have a healing in your body. Well, what Jesus will do when He miraculously heals your body is far greater than what you and all the doctors and all the medical professionals can do. Well, Jesus is teaching us something here. Let me do it for you because I can do better than you can do for yourself. Let me help you in this because I'm better prepared to be a blessing to you than you can do it for yourself. He's a God of too much. In other words, I like to think this way. You cannot tax God's ability. Well, let me just close with this today. Over in the book of Psalms, it says that God was wroth with the children of Israel because they limited Him. Now, for, you know, all those years that they went through the wilderness, He fed them every day. He gave them water every day. He gave them protection every day. They didn't do without. They could have anything that they wanted. And He said, yet they limited me. I'm not going to limit God any longer. Now, you might be believing God for food. I mean, I've been there, done that. But I want you to know I'm taking the limits off. God is a God of too much stuff, and He wants you to be blessed in everything that you do. Give Him that opportunity. So until I'm with you tomorrow, you remember today, Jesus is Lord, and thank God the Word works.